Hi, this is a tutorial for Marketplace Live. This is a marketing simulation game that you'll be playing over the course of 6 weeks in this class. Each week represents a new quarter and new information for you to read up on in order to make informed marketing decisions. Quarter 1, when you get started, you'll want to make sure that you read through all of the material. You're going to be doing this throughout the game. This is a very information heavy game, as a lot of your marketing decisions are going to be based on that information that's provided. So a good example of that is target segments. So in quarter 1, you want to come up with the strategy of how to play this game, and a lot of that revolves around who is your target audience and how are you going to meet their needs. And so we can look at the information that they give us. They give us customer needs and wants, the price they're willing to pay, and the marketing potential. And based off of that information, you're going to pick whatever target market that you think you're going to get into. After you pick your target segment, you just want to continue going down through the list, and if something has a drop down menu, you want to click on it just to make sure there aren't any more marketing decisions to make. So for this one, we did have one, and it's asking us where do we want to open up a store. We'll read the information again and make our informed decision based on that information. We'll come down to summary of decisions. This is just an overview of all the decisions that we've made for the quarter. So you want to just go through this and make sure that all of the information there is the choices that you wanted to make. And then we can go to final check and make sure there are no errors or warnings, and then we can submit our quarter. And so somewhere over here there will be a submit button, and it'll take you to the next quarter. So in quarter 2, you want to do the same thing, and you'll want to read through all the material that they're giving you. They're giving you customer needs, and you'll read through that in order to make an informed decision about what brand you're going to go into. And so your brand is going to be based around the target segment that you pick. So I pick speed, so I'm going to build a speed bike. So in order to make informed decisions about what components to put in it, I'm going to keep referencing my customer needs and wants. So what exactly do my customers want, and how can I deliver on that? And so you go through this and you'll continue reading all the information that they give you all the way down until summary of decisions again, and you'll overview this, make sure that all the decisions that you made were the ones that you wanted, and you'll continue the same process as before. You'll get down to additional decisions, and you'll be making decisions based on previous ones. You can change these if you like, but you don't have to. And then if you don't make any changes, or you do, just come back to submit and you'll submit this quarter. Move on to the next one. And for this quarter, you'll want to do the same thing. Read through all the material that it gives you, as it helps you to make informed decisions. All the information that you need should be provided here, and you can see how well you did compared to your competitors. And you want to make sure that you stay ahead of your competition. And if you're not doing better than your competition, you want to make sure to look at what decisions they're making and how to do better. So for this one, I can see that my product did well and it was better than my competition. And I can also see the other segments and make decisions based off of those as well, if my strategy is to also get into recreation and mountain. And you'll keep going through this. You can compare your brand to the others, like I said before. And you want to keep going all the way through that until you hit summary of decisions again, where you're provided an overview. You'll look over this, make sure that your decisions are the ones you want to make. Final check, go through any errors or warnings that you might have. If you do, you'll have to go back and fix those. If not, you can just continue down to submit. Additional decisions are always the same, 3. You can change them if you want. If not, just submit the quarter and move on to the next one. So in quarter 3, we also had performance report, and this is just a way for you to be able to see how well you're doing against your competition with how you're being graded. So the balance scorecard and the cumulative balance scorecard, they offer the same things in these columns: total performance, financial performance, market performance, and marketing effectiveness. The only difference is it just looks at overall and how well you've been doing in that one quarter. And from there, you can see how well you're doing against the computer. So I can see that overall I'm not doing as well as this computer, and I can look at the decisions that they're making in order to improve my results. So for financial performance, I'm doing better than everyone else. Market performance, I'm not doing as well as my competitor, so I want to make sure to look at how they're marketing their brand, and I want to make sure that I look at how to do better than what they did. And I can see for marketing effectiveness that I am doing the best. These live team results are going to be your classmates. You're not graded against your classmates, you're graded against the CPUs up here, so you want to mainly focus here, but you can have fun competing with your classmates and making sure that you are doing well amongst your peers, and you can see who's doing better than you, and maybe you might ask them, how did you improve your market performance, and maybe that'll give you an insight on how to do better. And so you just want to continue doing that for the game and going through all the information that they provide you with, as most of that information will have the answers either outright said or hidden. But most of the answers, in order to make your informed decisions, will be there. Hopefully you found this tutorial helpful and you have fun playing this game. Make sure to spend a few hours each week in order to make the best informed decisions, reading through the material that you're given. I wish you the best of luck with this game and with your classes.